everybody. My name is Alison. I'm the Programs Outreach and Youth Services Manager here at Monterey County Free Libraries. Thank you for joining me this evening for another episode of Book Chat. Tonight I'm going to be chatting with you about the mystery thriller Secluded Cabin Sleeps Six by Lisa Unger. I was really interested in this book because I enjoy reading mystery thrillers about people on vacation in the woods. I particularly like to do it when I myself am on vacation in the woods, which I just read this one at home, so I wasn't on vacation when I was doing that. But I was really interested in this one, and I'm going to read you the inside flap cover. Three couples rent a luxury cabin in the woods for a weekend getaway to die for in this chilling locked room thriller. What could be more restful, more restorative than a weekend getaway with family and friends? An isolated luxury cabin in the woods, complete with spectacular views, a hot tub, and a personal chef. Hannah's loving and generous tech mogul brother found the listing online. The reviews are stellar. It's his birthday gift to Hannah and includes their spouses and another couple. The six friends need this trip with good food, good company, and lots of R&R, far from the chatter and pressures of modern life. But the dreamy weekend is about to turn into a nightmare. A deadly storm is brewing. The rental host seems just a little too present. The personal chef reveals that their beautiful house has a spine-tingling history, and the friends have their own complicated past with secrets that run blood deep. How well does Hannah know her brother? Her own husband? Can she trust her best friend? And who is the new boyfriend crashing their party? Meanwhile, someone is determined to ruin the weekend, looking to exact a payback for deeds long buried. Who is the stranger among them? So I had a little bit of a hard time getting into this book at first, to be honest. But once I did, I was really hooked. It reminded me a lot of books like The Guest List or The Paris Apartment, which are by the same author, and where the point of view switches. So you'll just be starting to get into somebody's mindset, and then it'll switch characters. And then at the end, all of those pieces kind of get brought together and tied together. This does follow a lot of different characters. So there is Hannah, her best friend Cricket, her brother, his wife, the host of their rental house, and then another character whose story seems completely separated from them, but of course you know is going to weave back in. So I will say that it could be a little bit hard at times to keep track of the different point of views, and every now and then I had to go back to the beginning of the chapter and see who was talking. But I still really enjoyed it. I did think that towards the end, the big reveal about how everybody was connected was a little convoluted and a little far-fetched, but it didn't take me out of it as much as some other books have. If you've watched any of my other reviews, particularly about Riley Sager's mystery novels, you know that I have a tendency to be taken out pretty quick with twists at the end. But this one I still hung on through the twist, and I thought it was really interesting. The character that is not related to this family, his journey is all about finding himself, and it turns out that that's all of their journeys. So this character, who's not related to the main people in this cabin, he didn't know his birth family, or didn't know his birth father, and his mother died when he was very young. So the chapters that are about his story are all about him trying to find a family and a sense of connection to other people. And it turns out that that's basically what everybody in the cabin is also trying to do. So that's the common theme that connects them all, is they're all really looking for this deeper sense of self and connection to everybody else. It is a really good mystery thriller that keeps you on the edge of your seat. Perfect for late night reads if you like that kind of atmospheric feel. And if it was still storming outside, this would be a great book to read because it does take place in a storm. So I would be interested in reading other books by this author based on this one. And I would recommend it to all of you. Again, that is Secluded Cabin Sleeps Six. It's in our collection. And if you have any books you'd like to recommend, please let us know in the comments below. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everyone.